Alright, good morning everyone. We're going to get started on a small little project we're doing here today. Customer has a 74 cubic inch flathead Harley he's working on, and it has an electric start kit on it. So the starter takes up a lot of extra space under the oil tank, so we're modifying the oil tank to, number one, clear the starter, clutch arm, and also hold a small lithium battery which will have enough power to crank the UL engine. So I've already started. We've got the tank here. The bottom has been all notched and welded, and we went ahead and plasma cut this bracket, welded it in, and the radius mount so it'll still mount to the fender in a semi-stock configuration. And here's our anti-gravity lithium battery, and this is a standard battery cover which we are going to modify to fit tighter on the battery. So I'm gonna go ahead and get cutting on this battery cover and see if we can't make all this stuff fit. Okay, we're going to get ready to TIG weld this back together. So first thing we got to do is get all this paint cleaned off so we have a nice clean weld. Check our fit on the battery. It's nice. Then we'll go ahead and get this welded up. right, we'll let that cool down and we'll blend that weld off. We got one little old battery notch, or battery cable notch rather, that we'll fill in, and then we'll cut 2 new notches on the end we just narrowed. So we'll be right back. Battery and our new custom sized battery lid. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill in, got this old notch where the old cable used to come out. Go ahead and make a little piece of sheet metal, fill that in, and you can see where we blended it all off. Once that's cleaned up and painted, it'll look like it was made that way, which is always the idea. Whenever I'm doing custom stuff, you want it to be custom, but you want it to look like it came that way. So grab a little piece of sheet metal and some snips. last thing we got to do here is add a couple notches to this end for the battery cables to run out. So to do that, we're going to start with a pilot hole. Two cables, so we need 2 pilots. Then we're going to use our Roto Broach annular cutters. These are really awesome for cutting thin metal. They make a nice, really clean round hole. So change out to 7/16. It'll be a little bit larger diameter than our battery cable for a little bit of extra clearance. So got our battery notches, and we're about done with this project. Just do another little test fit. This will end up sitting in here, and battery rods slide in from underneath, and Alright, there you have it. Nice custom fit, stock appearing, or pretty close to stock appearing, battery cover for this, I think it's a 1946 UL. So at some point it's going to end up in the shop. We'll try and catch it on a little video so you guys can see. It's a pretty cool little bike, Springer front end, and just a neat little kind of 60s era bobber setup. So anyway, thanks for watching along. And we hope to see you here again at Gaddy's Garage.